8:04 this morning. Stolen property is something that the Spartanburg Sheriff's Office gets reports of way more often than they should, especially when it comes to trailers.
Exactly. So they're working on combating theft by spreading the word about a free engraving service for people to take advantage of. Michelle Zhu live at the Spartanburg-County Sheriff's Office with more on what deputies are doing to help others avoid their trailers from getting stolen. Michelle?
That's right, a free resource you don't want to miss out on, and that's because so many of trailers like these that we're standing in front of get stolen every year. The problem is that they're not always able to trace it back to the rightful owner, and we're talking a free service happening this weekend. We've been chatting with deputies here at the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office all morning long. I'm joined right now by Sergeant Philip Wilkie. What do people need to know to take advantage of this free service?
The main thing they need to know is, first of all, that it's free. Secondly, that it benefits them, and when their property's stolen, it helps us get the property back to them. And lastly, that it doesn't take very long to do it, and that we're doing it this Saturday from 9 to 3. So.
Really a simple process, just literally engraving the number onto the trailer, right?
Yes, ma'am, and it just makes it more permanent. It looks professional. We're not going to damage your property in any kind of way. So it just gives us that extra step to be able to return your property back to you.
And this is so important. How does it help you guys do your job?
It helps us just, it's frustrating sometimes as a property crimes detective when we find stolen stuff and we're not able to identify it as belonging to an individual. This way, this number is to ensure that we're able to get that back to you. We know that it's your property, and there's no question about it.
So important. And I know one thing we hit on earlier this morning, we brought that number down in years past because of this.
Yes, ma'am. We have seen a drop in numbers from the time that, but the year before we started the program until after we started it, the numbers did drop in the number of thefts. So we do see it as a little bit of a deterrent also.
And my last question, most importantly, when can people come out for this?
This Saturday from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock at Boiling Springs Middle School.
All right. Thanks so much for chatting with us this morning. As he said, Boiling Springs Middle School is when you can come out and get your trailer stamped from starting at 9 o'clock all the way until 3 p.m. Any type of trailer will work, again, to help bring down theft and not get your trailer stolen. And if you do, they will be able to trace it back to the rightful owner and hopefully bring down all these numbers. But for now, I'll send it back to you in studio.
And you saw that example earlier. It only takes about 10 seconds for them to do it, so super quick.
Absolutely. A little loud, but it gives you peace of mind once it's done.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Michelle.